Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Apple. We ended the day up at 171.18, up around 3.5% from yesterday's close. Nice big move in here, gap and go, basically in the whole market, especially in the tech sector. So just good move in here for sure. Still have a lot of good juice in here. Ease of movement, everything is pointing up really, really high in there. So this is a very strong move that we're having here over the past couple weeks or so. Going forward, what are we looking at? Well, we did end above this upper trend line here that we have on the daily chart. That's kind of trading right at that 171 area. So going forward, that's going to be our first support / resistance, depending on if we are going to be gapping up or down tomorrow. So if we're gapping up, 171 is going to be our support. If we're gapping down, then that 171 is going to be our first resistance. Now, if we're staying above the 171s tomorrow, we gap up a little bit or we open up even, flat, whatever, we're going to be looking at that 175 as a big resistance for us. That's going to be ultimately our big goal that we're looking forward to. But nice whole numbers, kind of working our way up there just until the chart tells us that there's going to be footing somewhere else. There's going to be little problem spots here and there as we're working our way up there. Okay, so we already have one, the high of the day that we printed in here today, that 171.58. So we already know the 171.50s is going to be an area, but above that, just kind of watching the nice whole numbers as we're working our way up to that 175. Support wise, what are we looking at? Well, this 9-day EMA is going to carry a lot of weight. That's currently trading at 163.92. But before we get there, we have to worry about the high we printed in here yesterday, which is the 167.88. That's going to be a nice support for us. If that does not hold, then we're looking at that 9-day EMA. But really that 167, it should have enough in there to hold for the short term at least. So I'm not thinking that tomorrow we're going to have a huge gap down or anything, but definitely that 167.88 should hold short term. If not, then we're looking at that 9-day EMA, which is going to be trading right around that 164 area at 163.92. Now, the only problem with this whole chart that we're looking at here, the good news, we are above this 171, but still the problem that we're having is the RSI and stochastics are both overbought right now. So we mentioned earlier, ease of movement kind of through the roof right now. It's a strong move. Yes, we can't deny that this is a huge strong move in here, and we're still pointing up, but RSI and stochastics are both telling us something different. So a little bit of consolidation up here wouldn't hurt us at all, kind of reset everything before we start working our way to that 175 level. IV ranking here is at 31, raw IV in your mid 30s throughout all your expiration dates. Everybody's pricing in right around a 325 expected move by this Friday. So those 175s are close to it, definitely on the table by this Friday. Everybody's pricing that in. You go out to next Friday, your December monthlies, everybody's pricing in right around a $6 expected move. And if you go out to your January monthlies, everyone is pricing in right around a $12 expected move. Now, you do have earnings that following week, which is only 5 days away from that earnings expiration, or I'm sorry, that monthly expiration cycle. So about 50 days out, you're looking for earnings. And we're going to gauge the IV as we get closer to that, see exactly what's happening there, where everybody's pricing in what. But until then, just kind of keep that in your back pocket as you're trading Apple. You do have earnings coming up here in about a month and a half. So a little pullback in here wouldn't hurt us because we do have an earnings catalyst coming up here on the horizon. But again, short term, we're looking at that 167.88 for a short-term support. Below that 9-day EMA for a nice support for us at the 164 area. 171 is going to be a level to watch, gap up, gap down tomorrow. And then we're going to try to work our way to those 175s. Hopefully by the end of this week, we'll see if this strong move in here does continue to happen. If not, we'll take a pullback, kind of reset the RSI and stochastics in here before we start working our way in here forward. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description. And we also have a trading service if you're interested. There's more information in the description below.